This is the Washington Times front page for Tuesday, September 14th, 2021. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. The front page is brought to you by First Liberty Institute. Help First Liberty take a stand against court packing at supremecoup.com. Secretary of State Antony Blinken appeared before the House Foreign Affairs Committee, with lawmakers angry at his and the Biden administration's handling of the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan. Ben Wolfgang and Joseph Clark report it was the first opportunity for lawmakers to question top officials in the wake of the chaotic U.S. pullout. Top Republicans hammered Blinken for leaving American citizens and Afghan allies, despite repeated promises to the contrary, while at the same time House Democrats tried to deflect the blame for the withdrawal onto the terms agreed to by the Trump administration. Blinken praised State Department officials who he said worked day and night to get U.S. citizens and Afghan allies through the gates at the airport in Kabul. Blinken said the U.S. will keep working on getting Americans, Afghan translators, and other vulnerable people out of the country. Joseph also has the story of one of those translators, an Afghan interpreter who worked alongside the United States during the war. He said he made 3 trips to Hamid Karzai International Airport in Kabul during the chaotic withdrawal last month and failed attempts to escape the country with his wife and 3 children. Their day-to-day existence is uncertain and perilous as the President and State Department grapple with their next move. The Pentagon estimates that only 7,000 of the 60,000 Afghans evacuated had applied under the State Department's Special Immigrant Visa Program. The program is designed for interpreters and others who help the U.S. war effort escape retribution from the Taliban. The front page is brought to you by First Liberty Institute. This national nonprofit law firm is taking a stand against Democratic dreams of court packing. They've written a letter telling President Biden's Supreme Court Commission to reject this brazen scheme. And now, prominent leaders, plus more than 100,000 Americans like you, have joined their coalition. Franklin Graham, former Attorney General Ed Meese, Dr. James Dobson, plus organizations like the American Policy Association, Concerned Women for America, and the Heritage Foundation are all on board. Now it's up to you. Sign your name with these leaders by September 15th at supremecoup.com. That's supremecoup.com. First Liberty Institute. May God bless America. We'll finish up with the latest news from Capitol Hill. First, House Democrats have proposed one of the largest tax increases in U.S. history to pay for President Biden's $3.5 trillion expansion of the federal safety net. Congressional reporter Harris Alec reports House Ways and Means Committee Democrats released an 881-page bill outlining a series of tax hikes and one-time revenue generators they say will ensure the spending package is fully funded. Those generators include a hike in the corporate tax rate from 21 to 26.5%, a capital gains tax increase from 20 to 25%, and increased taxes on tobacco products, among other measures. Republicans, who are unified in opposition to the entire package, said the tax increases are a recipe for disaster and would fuel inflation and cripple economic growth. Over on the Senate side, Democrats are trying to maneuver to secure an amnesty provision for illegal immigrants in the same $3.5 trillion package. Harris Alec also reports top aides to Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer have presented arguments to Senate parliamentarian Elizabeth McDonough as to why legalizing illegal immigrants could be considered budget reconciliation. Under the reconciliation process, bills that deal with spending and revenue can avoid the Senate's 60-vote filibuster threshold and pass with a simple majority. Democrats contend that legalizing 8 million migrants would make them automatically eligible for federal benefits, which would impact the federal budget. Experts from both parties say the final determination of whether amnesty can be used in reconciliation is whether illegal immigrants pose a net benefit or net drain on the federal budget. And finally, the fence surrounding the U.S. Capitol grounds will return nearly 2 months after it was removed as part of security measures for a rally Saturday in support of rioters who attacked and broke into the building on January 6th. Emily Zanto reports U.S. Capitol Police Chief Tom Manger said the fence is a temporary measure to ensure everyone's safety during the rally, and he urged anyone who is thinking about causing trouble to stay home. Manger said it would come down soon after if everything goes well. The fence is one of several security precautions the Capitol Police is taking for the rally. The January 6th attack and riot by supporters of then-President Trump left 5 people dead, more than 100 police officers injured, and caused more than $1 million in damages. Find all of today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and follow us for free on all of your favorite podcast platforms. Just search Washington Times. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at WashTimes for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.